Ah, the painkillers, Ryan.
Painkillers, just painkillers, normal painkillers.
Aspirin, ibuprofen. Right, get into it.
Morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets.
Oh, he at it.
Oh, really?
Okay, welcome back to more Contradiction. Where we last ended, we had just talked to Simon. We found out that he does have a car, but he doesn't have his license apparently, and that he bought the car with insurance money that he got when his laptop was stolen from Atlas. So now we're gonna investigate more about this stolen laptop.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Interesting. Now, happy about the theft. Had since installed a CCTV system. I feel like that's going to come in handy. No thefts have happened since.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So where is Ryan is my question. I'm gonna guess is he at the pub maybe? With Rebecca?
To do with it, tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Ah. So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
If you pay your cards, right?
Ugh.
If you deal.
Problems?
Hello, Inspector. See you later.
Not they getting freaky at the place of business. Ain't no problems, that's what they do.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I told y'all she run shit. I told y'all she running shit. Okay. Okay, let's ask him about business card first.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
What are you talking about? That's not even funny. What are you talking about?
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Okay. Seemed sort of genuine, actually. Let me ask about the laptop.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Okay, so taking her storeroom. Storeroom isn't secure. Advises students to keep valuables with them. Bro, yo, I've been clicking around trying to ask people questions for like a minute, but I had to come to the restaurant and investigate, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oramo?
Well, isn't that interesting?
Liquid? What the freak is that? Wait, what did that say? Oh, it's a prescription for Rebecca. Rebecca's prescriptions. Prescriptions made out to Rebecca were found in the cupboard in a pub. Rebecca, Oi. Hold on, no. Get me out of here. We're going right over to the bar.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Cupboard contains... Okay, so I'm pretty sure... I mean, this is not the same type of drug. But I'm gonna try, because earlier she said she doesn't take stuff because she wants to stay pure, right? Pack of dry leaves. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Rebecca's prescriptions.
Aha. So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name.
For some reason?
He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Alright, let's go talk to Ryan then. That's weird. They make the medicine out, they write the medicine out to her. But it's his medicine.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let me ask about Rebecca's prescriptions first.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
I could tell the way she smacked you. they got some, you know.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that?
Yeah, because you hold that cup like that all the time.
I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
You hold on to that cup.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
You keep some here, but you said you don't keep prescriptions on the premise. It's all getting blown open. It's all getting blown open. They about to start fumbling, tripping over lies. We about to blast this open. Oh, okay. Drug. Doesn't allow drugs on the premises. You keep painkillers at work and home. That's not one! I got it. Let me go ask his dad
Probably be back later.
about this arthritis. That's what I should do. Let me ask his papa.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Oh.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Doesn't keep any medicines on site. Atlas doesn't keep any medicines on site at Atlas due to insurance restrictions. Keep some at work and home. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I clicked the wrong one earlier.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers?
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site?
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You just said...
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Aspirin, ibuprofen. Right, get into it.
Morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets.
Oh, he at it.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom?
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
It's falling apart.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Okay, so he's a morphine addict, basically, because He pulled his back last year. He's still taking the morphine. His wife and his GP are the dealers. That's why she got it locked up, because she feeding it to him bit by bit. And he lying because he said they were locked away in the storage room, but the storage room is not particularly secure. It's falling apart, y'all. Falling apart. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Okay. Come on!
Aha. So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Let me look at it.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I know who got it.
Look at that, if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Simon. Simon.
I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
It's Simon! That's why she said you have to tell him about Simon. Simon must have got in there, must be taking that man morphine or dealing the morphine. Ooh, this get crazy. Okay, let me go upstairs.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I don't remember the code, y'all. So if they ask me to remember it, cooked. I'm cooked. Rabbit. Where's the thing? I want to use the card. Am I missing? Business card. I want to try using this. Yep. Flip it over. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it did work.
Welcome to the mirror room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image.
They're hypnotizing
I am
people.
free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past.
Why is the woman's voice louder?
I am free from myself. This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Oh.
Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
This must be some of the disturbing practices he was talking about. Ooh. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I'm recording. It's getting crazy.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Now, what the freak was that?
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually in any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
It's giving. That's probably why that lady is afraid of the mirrors. They probably trapped her. They probably locked her in there, y'all. And turned on something crazy in that CD thing. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I want to go to Simon right now because he had the combination to that. Simon, what the okay, I can ask him about arthritis first. Let me ask him about the arthritis.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Okay, let's get to the real juice.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
Right. Right. Oh, I love when they lie. Oh, it's my favorite. Okay. Talk to me about the pin.
Aha. So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death.
That breath.
Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Oh, you was cheating too.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried some morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Oh no.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate?
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
This is crazy.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock.
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
How much morphine do you keep in there for them? Like, what are you talking about? There are so many questions. CD in mirror room used on the course. I want to go back and get that CD if I can. Who's he meeting with? Getting some packages. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Let me see what Emma knows.
Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Right, figured.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Who's back there?
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing! Keep pushing! You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh!
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
Right, niggas know you too!
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Yeah, Jenks. I don't go like that. Yeah. He's gotta be like another son or something. Ooh, we got some car keys.
Well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan!
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand?
Right.
I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Yeah, I think I agree. Let's go around clicking the key fob. Let's go behind the house. Will this let me into his car? Yeah, pop the trunk. Pop the trunk. This is so illegal. He's getting in the front seat? KV? Is that what that said? Or was that RV?
Bingo.
Kate Vine.
Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
500 pounds only. She had to be blackmailing him about something more than cheating. For sure. Alright, I'm about to go back to James and figure out what he did with those boxes. Let's go to the farm. Let's go to the back. Take me to the back. I'm telling you, everybody's doing some weird shit around here. Oh, my fault. Wrong way. Okay, he must have put it in the other greenhouse then. Go further up. There they are. Does it say clanks?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
What is going on here? Bro, I was joking, but I put in like the like episode description on the last one that it seems like the whole town is in on it, but at this point, maybe they are.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them.
To Granny's.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Who did you sell to, though?
Let's hope not. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Who is buying the poppy seeds? I'm going to Simon, because Simon keeps saying, oh, I only took this drug one time. I would never take any more drugs. And every time a new drug pop up, Simon done tried it.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Let's see.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though, James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
Well, I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
See, but the thing is, I already know you was cheating. So that could be that bribe or something else. Oh, I was trying to look up what 500 pounds USD is. It's like $660. It's not like nothing crazy. I was like, is this? I mean, that's a lot of money, I guess, but. No ulterior motive for giving Kate money. How about the box of poppy seeds?
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter. Aha. You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
What?
I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
I believe it's the other way around. I believe they was testing Simon and asked Simon will he be willing to go in there and kill somebody.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
Sacked?
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives, more than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Jenks, tell me what you know first, but this time I've got something to tell you.
Really? Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test Kate to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch, the best Atlas student. The prime candidate gets an instant job on a fantastic salary as soon as they leave the course.
And how do they work out who's the best of the bunch?
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, that's very interesting. I'll tell you what I know, shall I? That name they used to trade under, Third Eye. Turns out they were investigated 3 years ago over an allegation of physical abuse. Torture, Jenks. Witness had puncture marks through both her hands.
And Atlas weren't charged?
There was nothing to charge them with. The witness inflicted the wounds herself. Witness said it was something called threshold testing, whatever that means. Go figure, as they say in America.
Can I ask the Rands about this?
Well, there's no point. They won't tell you anything, and it'll just put them on the defensive. Just keep chipping away at them. Try and find out what this testing involves. That's the best thing. Get something on them, and you'll be in a better position.
Right. Thank you, Chief.
Nearly there, Jenks.